If you are appearing for CMA Inter June 2026 both group and wondering what to do after each paper, what to study in the evening, what to revise in the morning, and how to manage these 8 consecutive days, then this video is for you. Welcome to my guys, कैसे हो आप सब? This is your Vinayak Luar straight from Surat, Gujarat. I am a CA and CMA finalist with All India rank 48 in CMA India December 2025 attempt. Before we begin, one important disclaimer. Everything I share in this video is my personal strategy and suggestion. If you already have a revision plan that is working for you, please continue following that. Don't change your entire strategy just because of a YouTube video. And this video is mainly for students who are confused about what to revise during those 1 to 1.5 day gap between papers. And one more suggestion that helped me a lot: arrange your books in a reverse order on a study table or in your cupboard. Like, keep management accounting at the bottom, then cost accounting, then financial management, then DT-IDT, then corporate accounting, then financial accounting, then OMSM, and law on the top. The moment you finish a law paper on 11th of June, remove those law books from your study table and keep them in your cupboard. Law is over. Forget it. Don't discuss it. Don't calculate marks. Don't watch answer keys. Your entire focus should immediately shift to OMSM and keep repeating this process after every paper. One subject at a time, one paper at a time, and one day at a time. On 11th of June, revise ICMAI MCQ Question Bank, and then Director Question, and then Special Contract Act or Audit Committee and all. And in your last time revision, you can keep Ethics chapter in your last time revision and start your law paper with Ethics. After that, after every exam from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., reach home, freshen up, take a bath, eat properly, talk to your parents, your friends, listen to some music, and give yourself a recovery break till around 6 or 6:30 p.m. Okay? And you are not a machine. These 8 days are not just about studying, they are about managing your energy as well. Then start with easy topics first because they get recalled quickly and automatically build confidence. And every morning, make sure you solve or revise ICMAI MCQ Question Bank before moving to anything else. Remember this, you are not going to revise 100% of the syllabus. And honestly, you don't need to. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is maximizing marks from the time you have left. And so now let's go paper by paper and discuss exactly what I would do during these 8 exam days. On 11th of June, I will wake up and revise ICMAI MCQ Question Bank. Then most important, director questions and audit committee, AOA, MOA, alteration and all, and then move to special contract acts and then Indian Contract Act. And in my last time revision, I will keep ethics in my last time revision because I know which question number ICMA ask ethics question. So I will start my paper with ethics. And the moment your law paper gets over at 5 p.m., forget about it completely. Don't discuss answers, don't calculate marks, and don't watch solution videos. Reach home, freshen up, take a bath, eat properly, talk to your parents, friends, and take a recovery break till around 6:30 p.m. And now start with OMSM, your second paper. Begin with chapter 4, especially topics from 4.4 to 4.8. Focus on question 4a and question 4b and question 5a because these areas are highly important and relatively easy to recall. Starting with simple topics help build confidence quickly. Complete this till around 8 or 8:30 p.m. and after that move to strategic management theory chapter 9, from where question 7a and question 7b generally asked. And if chapter 9 is already done, revise any other theory chapter. And around 10 p.m. switch to PERT and CPM sums from module 6, and these concepts are important for question 5b. Study till around 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. and then have a proper sleep. Take at least 6 to 2 hours of proper sleep, and then next morning wake up fresh and start with the ICMAI MCQ Question Bank till around 7:30 or 8 a.m. After breakfast, revise the famous bulb question from previous year attempt PYQs because it has been repeatedly asked in question 5a. Then revise important theory chapters. And before leaving for the examination center or in the last time revision, keep chapter 4 concepts or OM theory for your final revision. trust your preparation and walk confidently into the examination hall. Once OMSM gets over, take your recovery break till around 6:30 pm and then start with financial accounting. Begin with accounting fundamentals because they are comparatively very easier to revise and help regain confidence. Till 8 pm do that. Along with that revise tricky adjustments and important topics, and continue till around 8 or 8:30 pm and then move to accounting standards. And if you prepare accounting standards and accounting fundamentals properly, then you will be well prepared for question 2a and question 2b, question 7a, question 7b and question 8. And after 10 pm move to final accounts and other important adjustments according to your preparation plan or NPO, and sleep around 11 to 12 pm. Next morning, start with the ICMAI MCQ Question Bank and revise tricky MCQs till around 8 am. And if you're planning to do bills of exchange, then quickly revise bills of exchange, consignment and joint venture together. Don't waste solving lengthy sums at this stage. You just need to go through to the sums, just audit the sums and just have a look at the tricky adjustment, working notes, formats, structure and all. And if time permits, then revise branch and departmental accounting. And for final revision before leaving or in your last time revision, keep accounting standards theory from previous 3 to 4 attempt PYQs. After that, take your recovery break till around 6:30 pm after giving financial accounting exam. And now start with auditing theory. This is one of the easiest and highest scoring areas and can contribute significantly in MCQs also and theory also. Continue till around 8 pm and then move to schedule 3, balance sheet and PNL. And after that, revise IND AS, Indian Accounting Standards and cash flow statement. Sleep around midnight, and next morning begin with ICMA MCQ Question Bank. All the tricky questions, all the marked questions we have already marked, and then revise cost audit, secretarial audit, internal audit, NFRA and other important auditing provisions. And for final revision before the exam, keep either auditing theory or IND AS theory. And if you are going for IND AS theory, then you should refer previous 3 to 4 attempt PYQs for that. After giving your corporate accounting and auditing exam on 14th June, take a break till around 6 or 6:30 pm and start with residential status and salary for a DT and IDT exam. Try to complete this around 8 pm and then move to either house property or house property and PGBP or capital gains and income from other sources. After that, around 10 pm, revise total income and tax liability provisions along with tricky adjustment, and then sleep around midnight. And the next morning wake up slightly earlier because two subjects need revision. Two subjects, DT and IDT, needs much revision. The content is very huge and vast, so take 5 to 6 hours sleep for your DT and IDT exam. In morning, start with ICMAI MCQ Question Bank and then move to IDT. Revise supply, charge, value of supply and time of supply and all. And then revise valuation and customs and important theory concepts. And for final revision before the exam or in your last time revision, keep IDT theory and PYQ based concepts. And you can refer 3 to 4 attempt PYQs for IDT theory. After giving DT-IDT exam on 15 June for your FMBDA preparation, take your recovery break till around 7 pm because you haven't studied, you haven't slept well because DT-IDT has huge syllabus. So take break around 7 till around 7 pm for FMBDA chapter, FMBDA exam. And now begin with ratio analysis and fund flow statement. These are comparatively easy to revise and help build momentum. Continue this around 8 or 8:30 pm and then revise working capital management, highly conceptual scoring and very easy common size statement and comparative statement. And then go for cost of capital, especially WACC, and have a proper sleep. Next morning start with ICMAI MCQ Question Bank, and then after 8 am revise leverage, investment decisions, capital structure and dividend decisions. And if BDA has not been started till now, don't panic, don't force it, you can ignore it. Focus on maximizing marks from prepared areas and from practical topics of FM. After giving FMBDA exam, take your recovery break till 6 or 6:30 p.m. and then for your cost accounting, start with cost sheet and cost accounting standards. Very easy scoring. And complete them around 8 p.m. and then revise material costing, service costing and process costing, and focus on the formats of process costing and formulas of material costing of all the like EOQ and minimum order level, maximum order level, ROQ, ROL and all. Focus mainly on formats and adjustments, and then around 9 or 9:30 p.m. shift completely to marginal costing, especially decision making sums, because marginal costing carries very high weightage in cost accounting and as well as in management accounting exam also. These are highly scoring and extremely important. And next morning start with ICMAI MCQ Question Bank, then revise budget costing. Focus on the formats of all different types of budgets, and then standard costing. In cost accounting now, what I believe, the difficulty level of asking questions of standard costing is much easier, difficulty level is much low, and in management accounting difficulty level of asking standard costing is high, because in that there is also topic of sales variance, so it is comparatively difficult. So in cost accounting, focus well on standard costing and then remaining practical areas. And in cost accounting, if your practical preparation is strong, don't spend extra time on theory. Leave it, ignore it. Take a calculated risk, and before entering the exam hall, revise cost accounting standards once. After your cost accounting paper, congratulations, you have reached the final paper. Many students lose motivation here. Please, you don't. One final push can make a huge difference. Take your recovery break till around 6:30 p.m. Start with management accounting theory, especially 5 to 6 difference wale sums, like difference between management accounting and financial accounting and all, which are in first or second chapter. Especially that difference based questions. And then after 8 p.m. move to ABC costing, highly conceptual, scoring and important. And after 9 p.m. revise EVA and learning curve sums. Wrap up it till 10 p.m. and then spend time on budgetary costing and revise formats properly. Sleep early. This is the last paper. Your body and mind deserves proper rest. Take 7 to 8 hours of sleep properly. The next morning, take 7 to 8 hours of sleep properly. And the good thing is that many concepts overlap with cost accounting, so you have already covered a significant portion for your management accounting exam. Next morning, do ICMA MCQ Question Bank and then revise marginal costing first. Very important for your management accounting paper. And then revise standard costing and especially sales variance thoroughly. And for final revision before leaving, revise difference based theory questions for management accounting, like in which is in your first or second chapter, difference between management accounting and financial accounting and all. Now walk into that examination hall confidently. You have fought through 8 consecutive days. Finish strong. That's it for the day, guys. If this timeline helped you, save this video, because you will be probably come back to it after every paper. Share it with your CMA friends and study groups, because someone else might need this roadmap too. And comment which paper you are most confident about and which papers worries you the most, and comment your manifestation that you will successfully give all the paper of your CMA Inter June 2026 and pass the exam with good marks, with exemption in almost with all paper, and even with an all India rank. Believe in yourself, trust your process, trust your preparation, and just change your manifestation into reality. And if you are preparing for CMA or CA, Article C, placements, productivity and career growth content, make sure you subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram for daily updates also. And all the very best यारो, अच्छे से एग्जाम देना, one paper at a time, one day at a time and one mark at a time. Let's finish this exam strong. And remember, aim for air, because in case you will miss that, you will be still among exemption. See you in the next one.